extreme where people were scattered like throughout, and you could clearly see something was happening, some sort of disaster was coming. The sky was like cloudy, grayish color, and the building I was in what appeared to be, it was a 2-story like apartment I was in, and it had like an opening like that led like straight to the balcony, but only there was no door there. It was just an open space that goes straight to the balcony, and I'm looking out, and I see people running all over, but then there was also like a scarcity of people as well. And then at this industrial building, I saw these spheres like landing right by the industrial building, like a docking. Like they were docking there, then they were staying there for like seconds to a minute, and then they would just take off right into space. And I'm like, man, what's going on? And then next thing, like, then there's my brother and my little sister standing in like the living room area. You can still see out by the balcony area. Then this angel appears like out of thin air right in front of me, and his chest armor was like a scarlet red color. He had like his hair stopped like below his shoulders. He was like very toned. He was wearing armor, but he was speaking to me, even though it was like 3 of us in the room, but he was looking at me while he was talking. And part of what he was saying was just audible. You couldn't hear what he was saying. And like right at the end, then I could hear him, and he said that I heard prepare and I'll be back. He said prepare, I will return, is what he said. And then he had turned around and he like jumped and like disappeared, but you could see like his energy as he disappeared, and he went like out into the distance, like to wherever he was going, so it explained in a way why people were all scattered, because something was about to happen, and people were just leaving in these spheres like aircrafts. But it was a perfect sphere docking. They were loading up, and like right after that angel left, I grabbed my backpack, and I was putting like sweets in there and things I thought I would need, because I have no idea where I was going, and my focus was just to get on the ship to just leave. So the scenery changes, and I'm sitting on the aircraft. It's like three row seats set up like an airplane would be, but only it's not the shape of an airplane, because of it's just circular. But it wasn't that much people on there. It was like 6-7 of us on there. So many empty seats. And then I'm looking at my smartwatch, and I'm like, where's my brother? Like, what is he doing? And I tried calling him on my phone, and at first the call wouldn't go through. It was like, so I called again. Then he answered, and he was all like lazy with it, like just taking his time, and but I didn't want to leave him either. So I'm like, man, all I did was think it, and I was like back, like I was off the spacecraft, and I was back in the living room, and now I'm from the living room, and like the way he was like talking on the phone, like, oh, I guess I'll come there. That's with that spirit of slothfulness. And so I saw him walking, but he was just walking. He wasn't running. Like, he was just taking his time. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, why is he walking? We don't know what's going on. We don't know how long the shoulder's going to be there. We don't know if like another one is coming. He just walking. So, and then I woke up. So like that dream was like very concerning to me. Something clearly was happening or coming, because people were like in a state of panic, and trying to find somewhere to escape. It baffled me that there were so many empty seats. Do people love their life that much to not, want to go to Jesus, And it just blew my mind, and that my brother was just walking. So I was shocked about that. And the words of the angel, like I saw a clear, like his features were not blotted out. And the way he disappeared and appeared like out of thin air, that alone just like blew my mind. And he didn't have wings on his back, so I don't know what type of ranking angel he was. In like one of my other dreams I had like 10 years ago, I saw the angel Gabriel, and like in my mind, it popped into my mind that this was the angel Gabriel. And like his eyes was like nothing I've ever seen on this earth. Like it was just crazy the way his eyes looked. But yeah, this angel was, I don't know, it was more like, it was like I would perceive the angel to be like a servant. I mean, all of the angels are servants, but he had on like the scarlet. It was scarlet, like red, like a scarlet. I'll say like a red wine color. Like a wine was his chest armor. Then he had the bottoms was like black. He was wearing. And his body structure was toned, and his skin color was white, but it wasn't white. If that makes sense. He looks like Caucasian skin color, but he wasn't Caucasian. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I don't remember the color of his eyes though, but they were his eye colors was very distinctive too. And he said prepare, and that he would return. So I'm just sharing this with you guys.